just proving, of course, that there was no interference. Mike Pence irresponsible. They're planning on opening a new water park here in Israel, in Ofakim, in the south here, which is going to cost approximately 13 million shekel, close to about $4 million. This is supposed to be a phenomenal new adventure here in Israel. They are having 5 water slides, 3 of them for kids, and the remaining ones, the other 2, will be for adults. I'm sorry, this is awful. I mean, I grew up going to amusement parks, going to Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom and all these different places with amazing water parks. I love the water parks. Adventure amusement parks are okay, but my favorite thing growing up was the water parks. They had like 10, 15, 20 different types of slides. So much fun over there. And this is what they have in Israel. If you want to learn Torah, you want to become wise, go to Israel. If you want to enjoy yourself, go to America. The head of the Border Patrol in the south from the United States is stepping down. He's done. This comes right after Title 42 expired, which basically was a right that the United States had to send migrants back to Mexico because of concerns over coronavirus. That has ended to make the situation at the border even worse. And that's probably why he stepped down. What I think is crazy about this whole situation is that Donald Trump built a wall, or he was in the process of building a wall, and Joe Biden wanted to be different than Donald Trump, whether he agreed with his policies or not. But Joe Biden has not even addressed it publicly, what's going on down there. It's a huge crisis, not just for the South, but even in New York. There's 70,000 migrants already. Joe Biden, the American public, deserves words from Joe Biden to tell them what he's going to do about the problem. Zach Edey, the 7'4" center from Purdue, will be returning to Purdue next season. He's dropping out of potentially being in the NBA draft. He was a consensus National Player of the Year last year, led the Boilermakers to a #1 seed. They lost terribly in the first round of the NCAA tournament. He averaged 20 points, 10 plus rebounds, 2 plus blocks a game. The problem, he's only rated the 72nd best prospect going into the draft. And it's kind of surprising because he's a huge guy, and he's a 7'4", and he's not skinny like Victor Wembanyama. He's built that he could last. He's one of these guys like Yao Ming that could last for a couple years in the NBA. I think any NBA team could use him, especially to make up, let's say, the big 3. I believe NBA, you have to have 3 foundational players, 2 that don't need the ball and 1 that needs the ball. He could be one of those 3 players. He's an important player. He should be drafted high. Elon Musk yesterday took over the top position as world's richest man from Bernard Arnault after Bernard Arnault's LVMH conglomerate fell in trading on the Paris stock market. People will say this is irrelevant. Who really cares who the richest person in the world is? But it is meaningful because money equals power, and the most powerful man in the world that's not sitting as the head of a country is Elon Musk once again. Elon Musk is the head now, and I believe in the future he could really legitimately could be the world's first trillionaire. I mean, Bernard Arnault is dealing with luxury goods. There's a pretty low ceiling on how high can go up. Elon Musk is innovative. He has a lot of companies dealing with high tech, which is only going up in years. He realistically could be the world's first trillionaire. Arnold Schwarzenegger called Bruce Willis a great star and yet a kind man. Bruce Willis has stepped aside from his acting career. He stepped aside about a year ago due to early dementia that he's experiencing. I remember Bruce Willis growing up from the Die Hard movies. He was one of my favorites as a movie star. He really embodied what a man truly is, a strong man, never backing down in those Die Hard movies where he did unbelievable things to stop the bad guys. But he also had a charisma to him. He had a charm. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger said, he was a kind guy. He really embodied what a man really should be. The bald head, looked like a tough guy, but really had a nice heart, even portrayed in the movies. So we'll miss you, Bruce Willis.